We're talking about home decor solutions. Well, what if the solution is you are just freezing cold in the living room, whether it's in the family room, maybe it's that sunroom, which there isn't much sun filling that room these days. This is from Kringle Express, one of our most loved holiday brands here at QVC, with a whimsical heated throw. Oh, this is awesome sauce. I remember, well, I'll tell you in a second, a really cute story about my daughter when I first explained to her that heated throws actually exist. This has been really popular. It was $73. We're now down to $48.98. I've got two colors to choose from. So the cardinals, which I actually think is perfect as even like a Valentine's Day look because it's pink and red, but has that really sweet symbol. We only have 100 to go around. These are flying out of here. So if you want to make sure, that was a pun. If you want to make sure you get the cardinal, it is so absolute, just luxurious and soft. That one is our most limited choice. And then I'm snuggled up with the brown stripe, which is a really great neutral. It will work with any design space, any age will love it because ultimately it is the coziest blanket in the house. So the whole blanket itself is a 50 by 70. So it's a very nice, slightly oversized throw. In my world, that's big enough for me and my two kids or me and my husband, right? Whole family. And then take a look at this. You have your heat, your power, and your timer. So you can set this on a timer. You set your level of heat. So maybe you just want to warm up the bed right before you go to sleep, right? So you're not like getting into bed in those cold, cold sheets. Or maybe first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, right? You've hit the alarm off, you take a few minutes, and you warm yourself up before you get up. Right? This is a customer loved items, customer top rated. We're now down to 2 different colors. We are not getting any more of these back in stock. We've got the cardinal, and then I also have it available in the brown stripe. And what's kind of cool, I can't tell visually as a heated blanket, besides knowing that the cord is here, I don't feel it in the blanket itself. So you can simply unplug this right here. You're able to wash it. It is machine wash, tumble dry. So maybe you have somebody in the house that isn't feeling super well and just needs a little bit of comfort. You pull this out and then you can wash it when they're done using it. On one side, you have this gorgeous snowy plush Sherpa. And then on the other side is that really soft kind of silky velvet-like exterior. The stitching is done vertically, which is what helps, disguise the heat. So we have a heating pad at home. My daughter is a swimmer, so a lot of times she comes home from a swim meet or swim practice and she's got wet hair and she's been in the pool and she's cold and she'll ask for the heating pad. Right now for her, she's 9, so it's like the heating pad I have almost covers her whole body. And I told her one night going to bed, I said, Violet, they make a heated blanket. Is that something that you would like? And her jaw, her eyes got as, big as saucers. Her jaw was on the floor. She's like, what? I'm like, I know. Doesn't that sound amazing? Because we all know that when we're cold, it's like we're uncomfortable. We often are less motivated to want to do something, right? We don't feel good. This is that immediate comfort. And it's mid-January. We've got a lot of winter ahead of us. We're barely halfway through winter. Whether it's to get you through the cold, cold temperatures for January, February, March that are coming. And maybe you like to keep your overall house temperature down a little bit. I always tell my husband that. He is always a chill bug. And I said, bring one of these down to your office, have it at your desk, lay it over your lap while you work. We don't need to crank up the heat just so you can heat the office up while you're working. Right? You then can just bring this right along with you or wherever you are in the house and then keep the temperature down. Save yourself that extra money, right? And then if you're not using it, it still is this gorgeous blanket. I've got 2 great colors to choose from. The cardinal, this one is our most limited choice. And then I also have the brown stripe. So you've got 2. I'm gonna open up this cardinal a little bit so you can see 2. This one has that white on the inside Sherpa. I remember my very first apartment in Minneapolis. I think that whole apartment, it couldn't have been more than 300 square feet. It was a 1-bedroom apartment. And I shared it with 2 other roommates. And it was right downtown Minneapolis. So let's see, from Minnetonka, it was maybe like a 30-minute drive to the lakes. But if the wind, which is a cold wind, would be blowing that night, you could feel it from the front window all the way through to the bedroom. I mean, it was that cold. I would go to bed with 3 comforters. What I wouldn't have done for a heated blanket. So maybe you're shipping this to that college student or that young person that's got that cold apartment. All right, we've got 2 colors, and that's all we have in our customer top rated heated throw. The brown stripe and then the whimsical cardinal. It's A435390. What a tease that now I have to get up. Ginger got me all warm and cozy because she turned it on. Did it sell out? Oh, okay, we're just gonna make a little space. I can't sit here the rest of the show and get like a cup of tea and I've got a candle.